In the late 1960s, Europe was growing fast. Cities were expanding, new roads were being built, and construction sites were everywhere. Among the many machines that made this growth possible was the DAF Tipper Truck, a strong and dependable vehicle made by the Dutch company DAF Trucks N.V. The name DAF comes from Van Doorn's Automobile Fabriek, which means Van Doorn's Automobile Factory in Dutch. The company was founded in 1928 in the city of Eindhoven, Netherlands, by brothers Hub and Wim van Doorn. Their goal was simple: to build trucks that were reliable, efficient, and easy to maintain. The DAF Tipper Truck was one of their success stories. Designed for construction work, this vehicle had a hydraulic tipping system that allowed it to unload materials like sand, gravel, and soil in seconds. It saved time, fuel, and manpower, a big deal back in the 1960s when most unloading still had to be done by hand. Its steel chassis gave it strength, while the diesel engine provided solid performance and long life. DAF trucks were famous for being unbreakable. Many of them ran for decades with very little maintenance. The cab design was also practical, square-shaped, simple, and easy to repair. The large front windows gave drivers a clear view of the road, and the seats were surprisingly comfortable for a work truck of that time. DAF trucks were often painted in bright industrial colors: yellow, silver, orange, or red, not for style, but for visibility and safety on busy work sites. Yet, despite being made for heavy-duty work, they had a kind of industrial beauty: clean lines, balanced proportions, and a tough, honest look that perfectly represented the hard-working spirit of post-war Europe. During the 1960s and 1970s, DAF became one of the leading truck manufacturers in Europe. Their vehicles were used not only in the Netherlands but across Britain, Germany, and even parts of the Middle East. So, when we talk about the DAF Tipper Truck, we're not just talking about a machine. We're talking about a symbol of progress, a vehicle that helped rebuild cities, transport materials, and move Europe forward after the difficult post-war years. Now let's take that same hard-working DAF truck and shrink it down into the palm of your hand. That's where Matchbox comes in. In the late 1960s, Lesney Products and Company Limited, the British company behind Matchbox, created a miniature version of the DAF Tipper Truck for their regular wheels line. It was officially known as the Matchbox Regular Wheels No. 47 DAF Tipper Container Truck. This small die-cast model was made in England, and it became one of the most loved pieces among collectors today. It features a silver cab and chassis, a bright yellow container, and black plastic wheels. Despite its tiny size, it perfectly captures the look and personality of the real truck. The container on the back wasn't just for show, it could actually tip up, imitating the real hydraulic action of a full-size DAF truck. That little movement made it special for kids at the time because it turned playtime into something that felt real. Before the 1970s, Matchbox used metal wheels and simple axles, but as competition from Hot Wheels increased, they introduced the new, superfast wheels, which rolled much faster. The DAF Tipper was one of the transition models. Some versions were made with the older regular wheels, and later ones came with the newer superfast wheels. That's why collectors pay attention to every detail: the type of wheels, the shade of yellow on the container, and even the base markings that say, "Made in England by Lesney." All of these small differences can change a model's value and rarity. Today, an original DAF Tipper truck in mint condition with its box can sell for $50 to over $150 USD, depending on the version. The box itself is also a treasure. Those classic yellow and blue Matchbox boxes with the old-style artwork are almost as collectible as the toy inside. What makes this miniature special isn't just its age or its price, it's the story it carries. It's a link between two worlds: the world of hard-working engineers who built real machines, and the world of children who dreamed of driving them one day. Every scratch, every small chip in the paint tells a story, maybe of a kid in the 1970s who spent hours building imaginary construction sites on the living room floor. And that's the real magic of Matchbox. It turned everyday machines into objects of imagination and memory. So, when you look at a Matchbox number 47 DAF Tipper Container Truck, you're not just seeing a toy. You're holding a small piece of history, a little metal reminder of a time when craftsmanship mattered, when toys were made to last, and when every child's pocket could carry a dream on 4 tiny wheels. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of classic trucks and vintage Matchbox models, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from the golden age of die-cast toys.